Halloween movies and scary poems and stories to make your October awesome and scary. Let us continue with the zombies. So, another one that I really liked, well, because Will Smith is in it, is I Am Legend. Now, this is an interesting one that he was part of the ones that developed the infection, the virus, and so everybody got wiped out, and it's just him and his dog, and he's always searching for people that are survivors. He goes out, he sets up radio communication, but the zombies are really intelligent. I mean, they're like forming romantic things together, and they're when he steals one of the zombie ladies, the zombie guy that loves her comes looking for her and can tell where she's at. So eventually it becomes into this huge battle. Okay, spoiler alert. When I put my hand down, the spoiler alert is over. The sad part is the dog gets attacked by zombies. And that's, to me, was the worst part of it all. Okay, spoiler alert is over. So that was a good one. And Will Smith played very well. I really liked that movie. So another one that there's a lot of controversy about is the Z Wars with Brad Pitt. Now, there is a book that this movie is based on that doesn't really follow it very well. But then, of course, Hollywood movies, you have to take license, I guess. But I like this because he played this United Nations doctor, and he was trying to figure out a cure. So he was flying about while his family was in one end of the world. He was going elsewhere. The scene that I like, the 2-3 scenes that I liked the best was when he was able to figure out why zombies wouldn't attack somebody. It's if they were sick themselves. So he actually injected himself with some kind of horrible disease to be able to walk through the zombies to get to the medicine that he needed to get. So that was pretty intense. The other intense one is, and it seemed like trouble followed wherever he went. So he came into, I don't know if it was a helicopter, airplane, something, into an encampment that had these immensely high walls. So that the non-zombies were inside, the zombies were outside, and they were always trying to get in. Well, they were having some kind of celebration, lots of noise, which really irritated the zombies, and they eventually got over the wall. So that was a very traumatic thing. Brad Pitt, don't go looking for the medicine and bring chaos to wherever you're going. Now, my most favorite zombie movies are Resident Evil, and that's because of Mila Jovovich. I mean, really? The way she fights zombies, the way she has her moves and her determination and her confidence. And of course, I think the movies are based off of a video game, if I remember right. And there's like 3 or 4 of those Resident Evils that she played in. First one I really, really liked. Second was okay. Third one was okay, but Mila saved it, of course. And I mean, it's just a really nice, fast-paced, constantly a new storyline full of zombies. And she is always the center of it, simply because of who she is. So that's a storyline within it. So to me, Resident Evil is good. Now, the one that I thought was a funny one is called Planet Terror. Now, it is not a good movie at all. And the only reason why I clicked on it is because the picture showed, it's actually I guess it was like a dancer, a striptease, or go-go dancer. She loses her leg, and they strap a machine gun on it, and so they fight zombies with the machine gun on her leg, as her leg. And to me, let's go watch it. So it wasn't a good movie, but I don't know, a go-go dancer with a machine gun for legs fighting zombies. Okay, we'll do it. All right. So a TV show that I really like is called iZombie. And iZombie is a manufactured zombie infection from energy drinks, like Monster energy drinks, okay? And she ends up getting infected, and she comes back, and she's all pale. Anyway, she ends up working at a coroner's office, and she can eat all the brains she wants in a very civil way, all the brains she wants. And then she knows the thoughts of the person, like they're trying to solve murder, so she eats the dead person's brain. Then she can see who murdered her, how things happen. And just the way she cooks it, you're looking like, man, that looks really good. She's got the brain, she puts the hot sauce on it and all this, and it's like, that's some really good recipes going on. So if you want recipes for brain, there it is, iZombie. So now the one that most people like is Walking Dead. Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest here. Now, the first season I liked it, but try to guess what turned me off of The Walking Dead. Carl, okay? Please, Carl, just get eaten by zombies in the first like 2 episodes. And his mom, please let the zombies eat her. Those two caused more trouble, mayhem, deaths. Carl, oh my God, why is Carl in this? Why isn't he killed really early? This is why I stopped watching The Walking Dead, because I just couldn't handle this child constantly running off, constantly causing peril, constantly getting people eaten by zombies, and nobody's doing anything. It's like, come on, just give him to the zombies and go about your merry way. Now, I did start watching it when, is it Michonne? The girl with the 2 zombies, their chain, their jaw is missing, so they don't eat anybody. Now, that was interesting, but it wasn't that much. It was towards the end. So anyway, Walking Dead, a lot of people love it. But I have to say that Carl just ruined it for me, and his mom. His mom, I just don't like at all. So there, that's my opinion on The Walking Dead. So what about some funny ones? Now we have Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, 28 Days Later. There's a whole genre of different kinds of zombie movies. So the ones that I think were really funny, that I think may not be necessarily a good zombie movies, but I just liked watching them. One was about zombie beavers, nudist colony zombies, black sheep, which is sheep running around being zombies. Pontypool is just about people being trapped in a underground DJ thing, and there's just all sorts of zombies going around, and it's just really fun because the DJ's trying to tell people what's going on, and of course nobody's listening. And Life After Beth is another zombie where the couple are both zombies, and they're trying to do life, as a zombie couple. And so it's actually pretty interesting. And it has Audrey Plaza in it. So she is a zombie. He is not. And she's coming back, and he's watching her turn into this zombie. I like Audrey Plaza. I think she has this really sardonic kind of, humor. So she does really well in that. So another one that I like is called Zombies. This is told from the point of the zombies. So what you see is when the zombies are looking, it's, one thing that they're seeing the humans and running. And then when you see from the humans' perspective, you see the zombies shuffling around, but the zombies don't see that. So it's a really interesting contrast. Again, I like to have some kind of interesting thing in my movies. Annie and the Apocalypse is a zombie Christmas musical. It is actually pretty good too. So if you get a chance to watch that one, definitely try and watch that one. And there's another one, Tombs of the Blind Dead, which is basically a young woman riding a zombie horse across a field pursued by sword-wielding zombies, Templar Knight zombies, chasing them. I mean, you could have all sorts of amazing, funny kind of zombie movies, but I'm sure there are so many movies, but these are the ones that I like the best. Anyway, thanks for joining. I hope your Halloween is especially scary, and there's zombies in your dreams and zombies in your daily life as you walk around. Though I have to say, one thing with all these zombie movies, they just act like they've never heard of a zombie movie. So when you see people eating people, nobody does anything. Anyway, happy Halloween, and I hope to see you for my next Halloween scary movies and stories. Ciao.